Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Team-Wide Monday night Zoom conference call. So we're super excited to continue to use this technology. And you guys, I'm just going to scroll through here. So we have Stacy, Felicia, Gloria, Gigi. We have Stephanie, Audrey, Brittany, Letty, Heather, Audrey. So welcome to the call, you guys. I know that quite a few of you guys listen to the call on recording and are really enjoying that method of it. So before we go into the leadership talk, I want to cover two things real quick. Number one, about the 3-day trial packs. I had a friend here in San Antonio, Will Davis, millionaire team member, travel to the Houston STS this past Saturday, where Meta Hildegard did an extensive 3-day trial training pack. So one of the key things that was different that I took away from his note sharing was that they are selling the 3-day trial packs for $15 instead of $20. So there was a little like confusion why the manual says $20, and I think because of shipping tax and some variances. So he and I talked, and what he's doing, and I actually liked it. I think I'm going to implement for my own local business. Is that if you, first off, in Texas, we have no tax, so it's just like shipping and handling. If we order a 10-pack, then it's like right at $130. If we were just to ship that alone, just under $130. So even if we're selling them at $15, we're still making $150, right? So that was one thing that we were doing it. And then if we're doing them for the $20, he said he was going to throw in a $2 shaker cup, right? You get a 10-pack of shaker cups. I think our cost is $2. You still, I mean, $20 for a shaker cup and a 3-day trial is a great deal. So just know that you have a little variation between the $15 and the $20. What I would suggest is that as a local area, that we all do the same thing. So like San Antonio, Universal City, New Braunfels, that we all come together and decide on what we want to do. And then same thing for like California, Minnesota, and all you guys across Florida, so that we're not in competition with each other. If they know they can get a 3-day trial, $15 for me and $20 from you, then they're going to come to me, right? So that was one thing that I just want to kind of throw out there for you guys to really understand that you have a little variance there in the pricing. The second thing is, next week we're going to start class 1 of the Herbalife Success University. And the way that we're going to do this is a 4-part series, because the classes are set up to, for 4 different sections for a brand new distributor to go through. We're going to record these calls, and then we're going to use this recording on our new training site that's going to be launched for January 2015. So starting next week, for the following 4 weeks, we're going to do the HSU, the Herbalife Success University classes, class 1, and then subsequently the next Monday will be class 2, and so on until we record 4 classes. So we really want to encourage you guys to pull out the documents that will be attached to the email to promote that, and then participate actively, but also like for your new distributors to be on that live call and interactive, and then know that that call is going to be recorded for future use. So today we really wanted to go through some leadership topics with you guys, and I wanted to share the 10 most common mistakes and the winning plan, okay? So a lot of times we get lost in sometimes what seems the basics of the business, and we miss some of the key points. So I really wanted to make sure that we went over a few of the 10 most common mistakes when we're running our business. So let me move this up here so I can see. Let's see if I can get you guys to go up. There we go. So number 1 mistake would be not having a clear plan or a defined plan, okay? So January's coming up. We're going to close out our year. We're going to really look at what we've accomplished, what we would like to refine, and make sure that we have a clear, defined plan for 2014. So the reason most people don't know where they're going is because they never set it out in the first place. They never actually decided on what their goals were. So I really want to encourage you guys to have a clear, defined plan, okay, in the business. Number 2, lack of information. Okay, lack of information is one of the biggest pitfalls in, especially a new distributor. So it's not that you have to have all the information or like all the details about everything, but you do have to know where to go to get the details, okay? And we're going to cover that. But if there's a promotion in place, then it's our job as distributors to know the qualifications of that promotion, okay? If there's an event, It's our job to know where the details of that event is, etc. So lack of information is really one of the most common mistakes because they don't take responsibility to get the information, okay? Number 3, waiting for the perfect moment. And I think it looks like it's just all girls on the call, but I think we can all really relate to this is how many of us said, and you guys, I know I got you all muted, you can do a show of hands, that you were going to wait to have kids till it was just the perfect timing, right? Raise your hand. Audrey's like, Yeah, right? There is no perfect moment. And the first kid that we brought home, we realized there was no perfect moment for that, right? So there's not a perfect time for anything. There's not a perfect time. The time to do it is now, okay? So waiting for the perfect moment is one of the most common pitfalls, which often leads into procrastination. But they are two separate topics here. Procrastination, leaving things for later. That's a really dangerous habit, and it is a very common mistake that can really destroy the momentum of your business, okay? And that could be from logging your stats on a daily basis to, I'll log them tomorrow, or getting the hotel, I need to get the hotel for the leadership development weekend, and then you miss the deadline because you procrastinated, right? Procrastination is like, I could go on and on, but to do it now is best, okay? Especially if you have that immediate deadline and that clear defined goal. Number 5 pitfall, doing the easiest and most comfortable and not necessarily what is the most convenient. And this is really, really hard because sometimes the easiest thing is not the right thing, right? Oftentimes it's not the right thing. The easy thing would be the easy way out. And that might be having a crucial conversation with a team member, right? That we know that this particular situation is not going to get resolved till we have that conversation. So then we just kind of all beat around the bush with that. It could be following up with the customers, right? Maybe following up for us isn't the easiest thing to do, so we don't necessarily do it, okay? We could go through instance after instance, and usually when we read these, they have a different meaning for everybody, and whatever that meaning has for you, that's really where it's speaking to you, right? That's where you're going to get that aha moment. So number 6 pitfall, common mistake, would be excuses, okay? And I jokingly, say all excuses are not equal, but in reality, if an excuse keeps you from doing your goal or doing your job in your business, then they are equal because they all end up in the same place at the end of the day, right? Like it prevented us from getting what we were supposed to get done. So therefore, they are all equal in the end. Okay. Sometimes you have to work around the distractions and manage them and move on. Okay. Number 7, carrying the weight of your past. Wow. This is a huge one. Okay. So we allow yesterday's failures to shortcut us in tomorrow's future. And I really want to encourage you guys, end it today, forget the past, start over. Tomorrow's a brand new day, and everything that we think about will come about. So if we're carrying the past with us, then that's what's going to come about. I was trying to think of the saying, whatever we feed energy to, where energy flows, it grows. Okay, so whatever you're given energy to, whether it's the troubles in the past, then it's going to cause it to grow. So just let it go, forgive and grow, move on. Number 8, allowing others' opinions to become your reality. And this is a really big thing. So what other people think about us matters, but not that much, okay? And Brad Harris, if you've ever heard Brad Harris do a training, he says, guys, I want you to care, just not that much, okay? And for women, this could really be a pitfall for us because God made us to be emotional creatures. Like we're the ones that are supposed to carry the love and be that emotional attachment, but sometimes we get too caught up in that. So don't let others' opinions distort the reality of who you are and what you can become, okay? It is important to take their feedback as, a point of growth and really examine, is there truth? Is there something that I'm doing to contribute to that? but really to let that go and make your own reality. Number 9, wrong associations. And this is really talking about our friends. Like, who are we hanging out with on a daily basis? Do they add value to our goal, our direction, our future, or do they distract from our goal, our future? So that's a really hard one, because sometimes when we come into the business, especially with brand new distributors, you are a part of a community, you are a part of a circle, and you can't just like dump them all together. You kind of have to slowly wean yourself out of those circles and minimize your association with them so that they don't continue the influence. And Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins, all the great leaders will tell you, you take your 10 closest friends and average their income, and your income will be right in there, okay? And the reason we say that is because we're in business, and our business is to grow, and there's a reason that we want to grow is because money allows us to be, do, and have more of who we are. And if that's our focus, then we have to realize the contributing factors to that. And our associations are directly responsible for that. And the 10 biggest pitfall, number 10, is we give up too soon, okay? I can't tell you how many people have gone through the learning curve, have gone through the business and made it right to that point, and then they give up just before it exploded. And here's the thing. It explodes. This is what's so sad. It explodes anyway. They just don't benefit. Because in our business, what happens is all of that explosion rolls up, okay? So if I'm working with, a frontline leader, and we're really building that organization and that team, and that frontline leader falls out, guess what? That whole team is still there. And because I've gone deep and worked with them, that all rolls up. So I don't lose. The person that loses is the one who gave up. That's why Mark Hughes always said, do not quit. Whatever you do not quit. So those are the top 10 common mistakes, okay? Here's some things that really matter in the business, okay? The first thing that matters is your numbers. Number 1, are you doing them? Do you know what they are? But you've got to be doing the invites, guys. And with this 3-day trial pack, it is so super simple to do the numbers now. And one of the things that Meta Hildegard trained on was 40, 20, 10, 4. Okay? So 40 packs out a month should equal 20 new clients a month, should equal 10 new members a month, and 4 coaches. Okay, so with that, what they are doing is no one starts on a quick start. No one starts on a canister of Formula One. No one starts on anything but a 3-day trial pack. And the reason is because even if I could sell an ultimate program all day long, number 1, I know the numbers out of the clients that get started on that program and their willingness to stick to it and the consistency is going to be up to my coaching skills sometimes. But my brand new person, let's just say Felicia just got started in the business, would it be easier to teach Felicia how to sell a $15 or $20 sample pack, or would it be easier to teach her how to sell a $200 program? So the ability to teach a brand new distributor, everybody gets started on that trial pack, and at the end of the 3 days, they either won the program or they don't. And here's what you don't want to work with is somebody who buys the program and doesn't want to take it, because they're the ones that whine, they're the ones that complain, they're the ones that do all that, right? So invites is never been more simple than to invite them in for a free wellness evaluation and a 3-day trial, okay? Doing your invites. The support system. This is another crucial thing to your success is the support system. Participate and support. As a brand new member, they want to plug in and be there. Teach them to participate and support the local event. Get involved in the local STS, even if it's making meal packs or, being a mic runner or a door greeter, whatever it is. Get involved in your local support system. Time management, this is another crucial element. I run mine, and you guys can't see me because I'm rotating, so I'm going to put everybody on there. This is my life, okay? Like everything that I have going on is in my calendar. Everything I got going on is in the calendar. And I know tomorrow, I can scroll over tomorrow and I can look at everything that I got going on tomorrow and what I need to do. And I do that before I go to bed, so I'm present when I wake up, what I'm doing. If you guys don't manage your time, you will run out of it, and you won't, it'll seem like you never get anything done, okay? I schedule everything. It's shameful what I schedule. I schedule my hair. You girls know that, right? But I schedule everything. Money management. Okay, another crucial topic. We'll go more into depth in some of these. I just want you guys to be really present on some of the key things that are crucial for the business. Integrity and ethics. Okay, making sure that in every situation, that even if we're talking to somebody on the phone and they said, oh, I get my products from Stephanie, but she's not around today. Can I get a Formula One from you? No, right? I mean, ethics and integrity all the way around. Attitude and fun. This is key. I can't tell you how many people will choose a method or two that they hate and then try to make the business work. It's like me drinking my shake mix in orange juice. I hate orange juice. I cannot drink orange juice. So why would I put my shake mix in orange juice? Okay. If you don't like flyers, then you don't do flyers. If you love people, maybe you do shake parties, right? If you don't like exercise and fit camp, then you don't do fit camp, but maybe you do a walking club, right? If you're willing to walk, okay? So there's too many things to do and have fun with to choose something that you don't. Another key element to success, qualify for everything, promote everything, and participate in everything. Guys, I have an iPad, I have 3 phones, 3 Mac computers, 2 Dell computers. I don't need a tablet, okay? I'm saying for the Herbalife iPhone, the tablet promotion, the mini tablet promotion, but I qualify for everything. I promote it, and I guess I'm going to use it as a Christmas gift or promotion myself. But even if you're personally not like in love with that, go for it, promote it, participate in everything, because your team will do what you do, okay? So qualify for everything, and new people at every event. Your goal, and I taught our group, and I got to say, Stephanie and Jerry are on top of this. Brittany's on top of this. Heather's definitely on top of this. Anna, bring 5 people, 5 new people to every STS. Okay, so you shoot for 10. You end up with about 5 to 7. And if I scroll over here, we'll see Stephanie shaking her head because she knows how that goes, right? You invite 10 to the STS, right? You end up with 5 there, but 5 at every event is what will grow your check, okay? New people at every single event, okay? And track that. So this is, stay relevant. So how do we stay relevant? This is one of the other keys I wanted to bring out. How we stay relevant, guys, is number 1, plugging into the system. Okay, this is the system, and this is how we stay relevant. If you guys, I'll use this as an example. I was in the business. Philip was 10 months old when I got started in Herbalife. When he was sick, and he was actually acid reflux and Propulsid and Zantac. Okay, not that Herbalife cures, treats, or diagnoses any diseases. However, I heard at a training that aloe was great for acid reflux. But it wasn't until he was 16 months old that I heard that. And I went to every event. So I'd already been to like 6 events, and I heard that aloe helped with acid reflux. 6 months later, I started Philip on aloe, and it changed his whole digestive system. So that's being relevant, like staying relevant. If I went to one training and I thought, oh, well, I've heard the products, I don't need to go to the STS again, I would have missed out on that story, and I would have missed out on tons and tons of aloe cells, okay, and helping other people with the aloe. So it's just one example of staying relevant. If you go to one STS every 6 months, how are you going to know what to do with the latest, greatest Mint Mask Monday or 3-day trial packs or any of the things, right? We had an STS 2 weekends ago in San Marcos. Half of that group, like 32 or 34 people from San Antonio last weekend, went to Houston, okay? And then we'll be at the Quick Start this weekend. That's being relevant. That's staying relevant. And that's part of this system of success. This is how you do it. Your events are key. You can't be everything to everybody. And using the events to grow your team is the secret to success. 5 brand new people to the STS, and you work backwards. So you use your local HOMs, okay? We have a recorded Herbalife Opportunity meeting via Zoom that you can send them and share with them. Where do you get the people? You got to stay tracked to your numbers. You got to do your invites. You got to do your numbers to get them invited into the HOM, the Herbalife Opportunity meeting, to get those people into the STS, and then the Leadership Development Weekend Extravaganza. So, guys, I really wanted to go through. Sorry, I've been talking all day. But I got a brand new person on a trial pack today, so it was awesome. I want to close. I want to show you guys this video. Before I do, let me see if I can unmute you guys. Any questions while I'm trying to figure out how? You guys can unmute yourself. Let's do it that way. Any questions? If you have a question, you can unmute yourself while I'm trying to close a couple windows and bring up this video I wanted to share with you. Any questions? Oh, no? I can't see anything. Okay. Y'all can see all of that, huh? I don't know if, hold on. Let me stop screen share while I just try to dig around in my computer here for a minute. I really wanted to show y'all this video, so hang tight with me here real quick, guys. Well, well, well. I guess I closed my window. Hold on. Give me 30 seconds. Or not. Somebody should unmute and at least laugh at me. Okay, I think I found it.
How many?
How many?
Change your computer, huh? I'm
Well,
gonna laugh again.
I didn't shut down some of these windows. I should have shut down some of these windows. Okay, so this one's called Greatness Within. Let me start screen sharing again for you guys. And then this is a 4-minute video, so you guys really kind of get present here for a few minutes to enjoy this. You enjoying it? You gotta laugh at yourself, right, guys? Okay.
Now, which one is this?
Died today.
I'll tell you guys in a minute, okay? Hang tight.
What ideas, what gifts, what talents, what voice, what stories will die with you. See, a lot of people go to work every day miserable, and all they do is just talk about how miserable they are, but they don't do anything about it. You know that you're deliberately operating below your potential. You've gotten comfortable. You stop expanding. You stop stretching. You stop challenging yourself. It's hard living. Life is hard. So most people don't use their imaginations. Most people don't dream anymore. Why? Because through the conditioning process of life, after so many rejections, see, you know what you can do. You know what you have done, and you also have seen what has been done by others in your environment and by others in your circumstances. Then you look at where you want to go, and what most people do, they do that which they feel they know that can work because they've already done it or they've seen it done. And so they allow their negative history to determine the possibilities for them. And so when they run into a roadblock, even if they have something beyond their comfort zone, when they run into a roadblock, something happens to them. Most people allow life to control them and their circumstances. Look into the future. What is it you want? What is it you'd like to create for you? You want to make your dream come true, you got to stay focused. Some people rather get even than get ahead. Stay focused on where you want to go. This is not going to be it for my life. I deserve more than this. See, that will start making you do some stuff. Not only is it possible for you to have your dream, but it's necessary. It's necessary that you have it, that you work on it, that you develop yourself, that you go for what is yours in the universe. The major key to your reaching your dream, your living up to your greatness, your making your contribution to your making things happen in your life is you. That you've got to take personal responsibility to make it happen. That you make it happen, that you don't give up, that you don't take any objection or disappointment or defeats personally, that you keep on keeping on, that you don't decide that I can't make it because you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Live your life with passion, with some drive. You've got to remind yourself that you've got powers within you, talents within you that you haven't even reached for yet. See, whatever dream you got, that dream, that idea, that has been given to you. There's no guarantee that because somebody is now down on their luck that they can never come back. Who can guarantee that you can't make it, that you can't have your dream? Who can guarantee that you can't do what you want to do? No one can do that. No one can predict that. All we need to do is we look at our dreams as we get ready to hit the floor. I'm blessed and highly favored.
So I wanted to share that one with you guys because it is us. It's up to us to make it happen. And hopefully some of the keys and things that that I was able to share with you tonight was beneficial. So as we open it up, you guys can say where you're calling in from. That was called Greatness from Within. I think someone asked that, or Greatness Within. So as I'm trying to open it up here, let's see. Then you guys can unmute yourself if you'd like. And then we'll just say what city we're calling in from, and we'll log off. And let's see, I unmuted everybody, I think. Yeah. Stacey,
Want to say bye?
you guys say bye. Thanks for joining in, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Awesome.
Aww.
Good night. That's from Orlando.
Night.
Night.